played with heart. I loved football more than anything. Every day after school, I ran to the field. I was not tall. I was not strong. But I had a big dream. I wanted to play for my school team. My friends laughed at me. They said I was weak and slow. I did not listen. I kept practicing every day. I ran alone. I kicked the ball again and again. I watched matches on my phone. I imagined myself playing in a real match. I knew I was not the best, but I had a strong heart. I believed in myself. My dream was big. I wanted to wear the school jersey and play in front of the whole school. One day, our coach came to the class. He said football trials would happen the next day. My heart jumped. This was my chance. I became nervous but also happy. I ran home and told my parents. They smiled and said, "Give your best." I packed my shoes and jersey that night. I could not sleep. I kept thinking about the trial. So many strong boys would be there. I felt small. But I reminded myself, I have worked hard. I stood in front of the mirror and said, "You can do this." I slept late, but with a hopeful heart. Tomorrow would be the most important day of my life. The next day, many students came for the football trial. Some were tall, some were fast. I was quiet, but ready. The coach gave us tasks. We had to run, pass, and shoot the ball. I gave my best in every move. I ran as fast as I could. I passed the ball cleanly. I shot 2 goals. I saw the coach watching me. I hoped he saw my hard work. After the trial, the coach called out names. I closed my eyes. Then I heard it, my name. I smiled with joy. I had made it to the school team. My dream had started to come true. Our team started daily practice. We trained hard every evening. Coach made us run many rounds. We practiced passing, shooting, and defending. I got tired many times. Sometimes I felt pain in my legs. But I did not stop. I remembered my dream. I wanted to play and prove myself. The coach watched us closely. One day he said, "You will play forward." I was happy. I loved that position. I practiced extra time after others left. I knew we had to play a strong team. But I was ready to give my best. Every day made me stronger and better. I was getting ready for the big match. Finally, the match day came. Our school ground was full. Students, teachers, and parents came to watch. I wore the red jersey. I felt proud. We were going to play against the best team in the city. They wore blue jerseys. We stood in a line and shook hands. My heart beat fast. I looked at the crowd. I felt nervous but excited. The whistle blew. The match had started. I took my position. I remembered my coach's words, "Play with your heart." I looked at my teammates. We all were ready. This was our moment to shine. I took a deep breath and focused on the game. The match was fast and hard. The other team played very well. Their passes were quick. Their shots were strong. We tried to stop them. We ran and kicked, but they scored the first goal. We tried harder, but they scored again. Now the score was 2-0. We were behind. I felt sad. I tried to run more, pass better, and help the team. But nothing worked. The whistle blew. It was halftime. We walked back slowly. Our heads were down. We were losing. I felt bad. But I knew the game was not over yet. There was still one more half to play. I did not want to give up. During halftime, we sat under a tree. No one spoke. Coach walked to us. He looked at each one of us. Then he said, "I know you're tired. I know you're behind. But don't give up now. Play from your heart. Play like this is your last match." We listened quietly. His words gave us hope. I looked at my teammates. We nodded. We were not ready to lose without a fight. We stood up. We drank water. We wiped our faces. We were ready for the second half. We promised each other, "Let's fight together. Let's play strong." The match was not finished yet. We returned to the field. The second half started. This time, we played better. We passed the ball faster. We stopped the other team's attacks. Then I got the ball. I saw a chance. I ran fast with the ball. One player came to stop me. I moved to the side and passed him. I reached the goal. I kicked hard. The ball flew and went into the net. Goal! The crowd cheered. My teammates ran to hug me. I smiled big. Now the score was 2-1. We were still behind, but now we had hope. I felt strong. I felt alive. We were not done yet. There were only 5 minutes left. We needed one more goal to make it 2-2. We tried again and again. We passed the ball. We shot. But the ball missed. The blue team got the ball and wasted time. We could not get it back. I ran with all my power, but it was not enough. Then the referee blew the whistle. The match was over. We had lost. The score stayed 2-1. I stood still. My dream of winning was gone. I felt sad, but deep inside, I knew I gave everything. I had played my best. I had not quit. After the match, I sat on the ground. My legs were tired. My heart was heavy. I looked at the sky. I felt tears in my eyes. Some teammates cried. Some looked at the ground. We had lost, but we had tried. Coach came to me. He said, "You played very well. I'm proud of you." His words made me feel better. I nodded. I smiled a little. The crowd clapped for us. Many students came to shake our hands. I felt sad, but also proud. We may have lost the match, but we had won hearts. That night, I could not sleep. I kept thinking about the match. I asked myself again and again, why did we lose? Then I asked something else. Did I give my best? The answer was yes. I played with heart. I never gave up. And that was the real win. I understood something important. Winning is nice, but giving your best is greater. That night, I made a promise. I will never stop trying. I will work harder. I will come back stronger. I may lose again, but I will always give my best. The next morning, I went to school. Many students came to me. They said, "You played great." My teacher said, "You are a true sportsman." My parents hugged me. They said, "We are proud of you." I felt happy again. I was no longer sad. I saw my match video. I saw my goal. I saw my effort. I smiled. I knew this was not the end. It was the start of something bigger. I put on my shoes again. I ran to the field. I had one thought in my mind. Let's start again. I made a new plan. I woke up early and trained more. I ran in the morning. I played in the evening. I watched football videos and learned new moves. I asked my coach for tips. I practiced shooting every day. I became faster and stronger. My footwork improved. I felt more confident. I knew the next match would come again. I wanted to be ready. I wanted to help my team win. Losing once did not stop me. It made me better. I had one goal in my heart, to play again and give my very best. A year passed. A new season came. I was chosen as team captain. I felt proud and thankful. I remembered my first match. I remembered the loss. But I had learned so much since then. I told my team, play with heart. Win or lose, give your best. Match day came. We wore our red jerseys again. The whistle blew. The match began. We played hard. We passed well. We stayed strong. And this time, we won. The crowd cheered. We hugged each other. I smiled with joy. My dream had finally come true. We won the match. But I won something more. I won strength, courage, and belief. I understood life better. Sometimes we win. Sometimes we lose. But every time we must try. Giving up is not an option. I gave my best, even when we lost. That made me a winner inside. I learned that success comes slowly. Hard work always pays off. Now I tell others, don't fear failure. Fear not trying. I will keep playing. I will keep improving. Because I know, every time I give my best I win. And that is the real victory.